hoping to bring you guys a halfway decent stream. I'm sorry I haven't streamed for you guys in a few days. The week's been crazy. I know, not necessarily a good excuse, but yeah. Just please understand that I never did it to intentionally hurt anybody, but I needed to take some time off to attend to some family matters. I don't know how else to put it other than I had some family matters to attend to. But anyway, I hope you guys at least enjoy the stream. If you do, great. Make sure if you enjoy yourself to hit the thumbs up button on this video as hard as you possibly can, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel out immensely. I believe we're still sitting at 102 subs. So while I'm here and I have your attention, to those of you guys who subbed, thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. For all the crap that I've been through this week. I just really need some good juju, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Now the left fielder, Tapia. Eddie Diaz. And that is
I've had a hell of a week. I ended up putting my family. I ended up having to put a family member to rest yesterday. Well, actually, she's actually been gone now for well over a month. But she was my grandmother, and I missed her immensely, and I just really can't wait for the day that I get to see her again.
No balls and a strike. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is if the base runner at second has a very...
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In there, an RBI triple.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
And stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. In comes the run from third. It's 2-0, and that's a double.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Alex Verdugo. In there, and it's 0-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one out to right. And out number 1 on the grab. Turner climbs in on that right side.
All right, here we go.
And he pumps it a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground, Mateo. Over to first, and Turner is retired.
Yeah, dude.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning.
Okay.
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. There's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Oh, that's a fucking strike.
Take.
Caught him looking for the K. And now the DH, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Red Sox already leading. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Ref Snyder in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Go the. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's Reese McGuire. Rodriguez back to work. There's a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Berg, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be, because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Had the day off yesterday.
Didn't you know?
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge.
I don't go back and watch these streams, so I have no idea if I actually let him have the day off or not.
You're in a tough spot.
In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. So stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. In there for strike 1. And there's the strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander makes the play. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Raimel Tapia up to hit. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Lifted in the air out to left and makes the grab. And that is that. One left for the Red. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. There's a strike. That misses, and the count is 1-1. And Sale deals. And a count 1-2. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second. Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Ripped towards third. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. And now it's Austin Hayes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Damn. I got him to strike out.
Sale ready.
Oh, that was a strike.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground.
Okay, give me the ball, give me the ball. Oh, come on.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 2-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Christian Arroyo. Rodriguez back to work. And that one is in for a strike. Arroyo in his 5th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. Hit in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Dang it.
Well, Siggy, you come here to this gorgeous ballpark. It's hard to be here and not think about one of the legends of the game, Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah, Boog. Cal is one of the all-time legends, but there are other guys as well that I think you could mention in there. Eddie Murray, Jim Palmer. They have a rich history of great players in this franchise.
Next offering is in for a strike. And, of course, Cal's number retired here by the Orioles, and that number 8 on display in that left field corner just outside the stadium beyond the scoreboard. Santander pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder.
Don't you want to let me have a hit? Darn it.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, think about Cal as he played hard every single game, and just impressive to be on the field with the legend and see the effort that he gave even on the tail end of his career.
And here it comes. Swing and a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Turner stands in now and watches strike 1. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Oh, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
That's a strike. 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swung on, belted. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, the offense picks out a 2-out RBI, but it really hurts on the defensive side. A catchable ball, in my opinion. He just got a bad jump, and that allowed a run to score.
McGuire in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Single to right in his first trip. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Liner, base hit. Santander gets it back in quickly. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. And next for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a strike.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Kyle Bradish is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. That's to third. Zips it across, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third, James McCann in now. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a strike. McCann, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Sale delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jorge Mateo now. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1. Mateo measures 6 feet even, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Not what even.
And a pitch. Check swing. Tried to get it up. Now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Joseph Ortiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Chris Sale looking for that shutdown inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. And a pitch. And that's a strike. Strike 2.
Come on, baby. Let's give me the hit.
Line to the pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone.
Never hit a home run yet.
Man off first base.
Of course, I know it's probably coming.
For the Red Sox. In there for strike one. And there's a strike.
All right. We're on the last pitch of the at-bat. Hopefully I don't strike him out.
Left-hand batter waits. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The pitch. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Chang, the lead runner at second. Tapia on at first with nobody out. Line drive. And a superb diving catch. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there, 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Runners at first and second with one gone. In the air out towards right center. Santander racing after it. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kyle Bradish.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Verdugo in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Ripped into right center. Base hit. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-0. And he's in safely at third. As 2 runs score on the play.
Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Turner stands in now and watches strike 1.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now, Jarren Duran. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way.
Now this down the right field line. Fair ball. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scored position and just 1 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball,
Hold on,
and
I gotta
didn't
check something
pull
real
off
quick.
and roll
Give me
his
1
hands
second.
over, and that allowed
After we
him
get
to
this
run
at bat
the ball
done.
down the line for the double.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. The 0-1. One down, runners at second and third. Out towards left center. Could be extra bases. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 9-0.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now it's going to be Bobby Dahlbeck in there, and it's 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. McGuire, the runner at second with one away. That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. McGuire around third and into second with one away. That's a hit. Ball falls home, and he's dead at the plate. So, man aboard. Yu Chang up next for the Red Sox. In there for strike one. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Center for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Couple of hits in a row.
Don't want to fourth inning it.
Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Darwinzon Hernandez takes over on the mound.
Darwinzon Hernandez? As in the old Red Sox pitcher from last year? Jesus, brother.
Quickly into
the hell happened?
Count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher. You'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Whips it to first. And that's the third out.
Okay,
Score
63 for
7 times to blow this thing open. Back here in Baltimore, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. There's the strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become into awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The Orioles hitless so far in the game. And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The first baseman, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swings through that one. 0-1. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
At the belt and fires. And strike 2. Singy, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018 in 5 games. And Chris Sale, normally a... that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And the Orioles leave 1. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. We go to the top of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. The pitch. That clips the corner.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
0-2 now. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. And next for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. That's in there, 0-1. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. In the air to left center. Touches down. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Alex Verdugo, the next to hit. That one's in there. Strike 1. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Refsnyder leads off first with 1 away. This one in the air, right field. Santander in pursuit. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down. Man at first. Here's Turner now. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. There's a strike. And that's in for a strike. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Refsnyder rounds second on his way to third. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. That's strike 1. And there's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That's towards center. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And the entire way to get down.
McGuire in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Pitch is in for a strike, and that is strike 2. Next pitch is popped up. Ortiz makes the grab. That is the inning. They get a run on 3 hits. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. There's the strike.
Well, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Manny Machado.
That's right, in 2015.
On the ground. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, no left fielder,
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on eaches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
1-2 now. Sale keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Sale and a 1-2. On a line out towards center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Here is James McCann. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. The pitch. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Dahlbeck measures 6 feet 4 inches. 27 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Chang batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And the batter now, Raimel Tapia. And that's in there for strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike. The pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Mountcastle toss to second, back to first, double play. Nice job getting over. Sale back to work. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ball popped up. Arroyo in position, and it's caught for the out. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hauls it in, 2 away. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next pitch downstairs.
That's not a ball.
1.
What?
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Swing and a
Nice.
miss, and he is down on
6th inning.
strikes for the
Done.
3rd straight at bat. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Arroyo leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Rob Refsnyder. And a base hit into right center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Well struck right field. Santander moving back for it. Still going back.
Really?
That's the top of the wall. They won't test it.
That should have been a through bomb. It should have been out of here. No, I'm kidding. I am not kidding. I'm not kidding. That literally should have been out of here.
That one's in there, 0-1. Here comes a pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. To short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes a nice grab at a full swing. And that is... Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Caleb Ort. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, you expected offense to score.
Out to right field.
Not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
The next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's a slider for a strike. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2.
That's good.
Check swing.
No, Bowling did swing. He did. I swear he did.
Right on it, says he held up.
Oh, I swear he did.
Cuts on it.
Now he did.
That's a strike.
Bye-bye.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Santander at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Nice.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Yeah.
Right-handed reliever. Got it by him for the K.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss.
Give me 1 second. I gotta go check something. My phone keeps going off. Give me 1 second. right.
Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. And he deals. A On the ground right side. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Santander grabs it on the run. Yu Chang up next for the Red Sox. That one hit to right.
I don't know why I thought.
And he makes the
I don't know why I thought Yu Chang and Luke Kang were cool, but like I don't know why it sounded good, like rhyming. But hey, whatever.
And into the box for Baltimore.
I tried. Anyway, folks, I hope you're having a great night, and welcome to the stream as usual. Once we're done with this video, I actually have to submit it to somebody that wants to see my content, because
and a foul ball.
I'm trying to grow this damn channel. Shoot! Come on.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the
Crap.
pitch, and he'll see another.
Come on, Blair. Strike his ass out.
Kicks and deals.
Oh, you
Up the
Fruit
middle.
Loop.
Chang throws to first.
Got
To
him!
the bottom of the 8th. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first off, he's fouled off.
I don't know about you guys, but
And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
you are, if you're at your favorite baseball team, right, and he hits the ball into the stands and it hits you, are you still a fan of that particular team, or do you try to find a new team? That's what I'd like to know.
And here's the catcher, James McCann. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Crap.
2 down, nobody on. High
Whoa.
fly ball out to center field.
Duran, get it.
Durant
There you go.
puts the squeeze on
Way
that
to
one,
go,
and
baby.
that'll end the inning. Nothing doing this time. Welcome back.
Right.
Here comes the closer,
Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Raimel Tapia. And a strike in there. Bautista, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. And caught.
Oh, bummer.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And he takes
All right. Laid back there for a second, because I know I didn't want to hit it, because if I hit it, it was going to be a foul ball anyway. That's going to be an out anyhow. Shoot. There you go.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox.
And let's just punt so we can get this game. We can get this game over.
Lays down a bunt to the right side.
Yes, sir.
He takes
Oh, Rap Snyder, you were supposed to go faster than that.
Nothing. So bottom of the 9th, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jorge Mateo. The new pitcher in the game, Ryan Brazier. He's been so good against lefties. And here it comes.
Nice.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. They say you win.
Ooh, he swung.
That that one 95 to finish him off.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set
All right,
up by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
This one
Tapia got it.
Got it. Tapia makes the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Cedric Mullins digs in now. In there, and it's 1-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate. Popped in the air. Left field.
There's a win.
And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
These guys just
Sweet.
keep rolling.
I got 2 more of these.
Is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league.
Okay, Corey Kluber's our next pitcher. Alright, next up, I'll probably use Wong as our catcher. Oh shoot, my bad. Oh, I can't do that. Damn. Okay. Okay. Dugo. Right field. Adam Duvall. Center. Enrique. Short. There.
Ready to go now.
All right, Tapia, you're back in for a second game.
And a pitch.
We'll give you the day off the next day. Put the rain in your shoes.
This one is off and running. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Yeah.
Hauls it in for the out. Here's Christian Arroyo. This is another guy capable.
That said perfect, too. That's what's crazy about it.
And that's in here for strike 1.
Okay.
And there's the strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. This one high in the air to left center.
Damn.
This looks like extra bases.
Sweet.
Turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Hot damn, dude.
And at second with 1 away. Here's Rafael Devers. That one's in there, 0-1. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball down the right.
Bye-bye.
And that is gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 23rd of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Kike's losing his mind. He's like, wait, this guy just hammered that ball over the big old wall out right field.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker.
Damn, that's out of there.
That
is out of the park.
It's getting to. Well, he won.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. In there for strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
21 RBIs. I would have thought he would have had a hell of a lot more.
Swings and sends a rocket to right.
Oh.
Santander makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
All right.
So now Turner in on that right side.
That's going to turn it.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Red Sox already leading. Strike 2. And a pitch. In the air, center field. Mullins makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the first. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one the other way.
Damn.
And they get Mullins for the out.
Second base.
Here's Adam Frazier. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Pulls that one.
I still can't. Speaking of April, I still can't believe that Sunday is May 1st.
A slurve, a cutter, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Or no, not Sunday. Monday. Monday's May 1st. There's certain parts of the region that I'm at, or I'm in the United States. That's actually May Day on Monday, which is like a no tax holiday. You don't need a history lesson or any of that, so it's not what I'm here for. I'm here to try to provide you guys with some quality entertainment.
No trouble
there you
here,
go.
Puts it away for the out. And that is that.
You got it. Tapia's got him out. Woohoo!
Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start.
There's Adam Duvall, former Brave, former Marlin.
Gibson back to work. That's a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Okay. 17 on the docket. All right.
And the right
Kyle Gibson might have to eat his words for telling me he was going to try and strike us out.
That's back there.
Oh, almost in the bullpen.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong.
I guess he's not eating his words then, is he? Oh well.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
0-2.
That one drilled left field. McKenna going back on this one. Racing back some more. To the warning track, makes the catch.
They made that wall way too high. They must have added some extra depth to it between game 1 and game 2.
The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bobby Dahlbeck in the box now. No balls.
Or maybe it's just proof that Connor Wong sucks as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
smoke.
That was a good hit. This wasn't a strikeout. Unfortunately, it's third out.
Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for ball.
Dang. All right.
Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the right. Arroyo on to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. The punch out there, 2 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
James McCann in now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
He swings and fouls.
Kind of like Blake Swihart. Swihart was the same way. All right.
Andy Ochu. Had a good eye there.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. To the right side. Over to Dahlbeck. Play made. That ends the inning.
Nice.
On to the 3rd inning. So stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. Gibson back to work. Right through there for a strike. Hernandez playing up the middle at short, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Strike 2.
Hold on, let me check something. I feel like there's somebody knocking on my door. Give me 1 second. I must be hearing stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I must be hearing shit.
Cal, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Raimel Tapia up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. Doubled in his first AB. That's through there for a strike. Arroyo goes 6'1", 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2013 at the Belton Fires. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Out to short, and it gets by him. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Devers batting for the second time, and that's strike one. He's already homered here in this one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. And now Alex Verdugo, 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it's off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 3-zip.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Justin Turner. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a
Trying
big
not to
factor
talk
in the
too much in this
outcome.
video because I know you guys probably want to pay more attention to the baseball than you all want to hear my voice. So
The 0-2.
if you want to hear when we're talking, let me know in chat.
Base hit and a
If you
run
don't,
to score.
find right where you're at.
He's in there, and they lead by 4.
I understand.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Duvall in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Out to short. On to Frazier. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So it's as we go to the last of the third, and into the box for Baltimore, Joseph Ortiz. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So next to hit for Baltimore, Terrin Vavra. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Vavra, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Stepping in, Ryan McKenna. That misses.
That's the ball.
And
right.
that is ball 1.
1-0.
Okay, next pitch.
Swing
Got it.
and a miss. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing.
Nice.
And it's 1-2.
All right, let me. Nope.
And
Oh
now
no.
2-2.
Okay.
That's what you want. It's a good miss.
I was hoping that was gonna be a strikeout. Oh, well. No big deal. Oof. What? Bro, just give in already.
2-2. Right side. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over. 1-2-3. Go the Orioles. Welcome back. And now Connor Wong. And the right-hander back to work. Strike one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
In the air out to center. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Dolbe stands in now and watches strike one. Grounded out his first time. Strike two.
I looked a little high, that's why I didn't swing. If it was right in the middle, I would have swung. Or an 0-1. No, that's not good. Maybe I should have swung at the pitch before it. Darn it.
Makes the grab, one away. Man at first. Here's
All right,
Kike
Enrique.
Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run
What do we got
scored
here?
so far. And that clips the inside corner.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Wong, the base runner at first with 1 out. Bounce to the left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat.
Of course, if you were smart, you would have tried to throw the runner at second, not first.
Down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tapia, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. There's the strike. 0-2 now. Back up the
Right on.
the base hit.
Bases loaded
Mullins whips it back in. They hold him at third
with 1
base.
out, the 4th
Now
inning.
the bases are loaded.
I'm sure you guys can see the bottom of the screen. And they're changing pitchers.
And he comes on
Which I think is ridiculous.
with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
Next to hit, Christian Arroyo.
Oh, Jesus.
In the air, right field.
That's out.
Santander makes the grab on the run. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already home.
All right,
in this
Devers.
game.
It's your time to shine right here, bud.
And first
No?
offering is fouled off.
I guess not. Hitting it to the tractor.
Out towards right
Damn
center
you.
field. Frazier makes the grab.
Oh, well.
And that'll end the inning.
About 2, I get, what, 3 more innings?
Back here at the
I got 3 more innings.
And the batter now, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Comes up empty on the
Good
swing.
job,
0-2
man.
now. Upstairs.
Damn. That isn't too good.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, crap. Come on. Hell yeah, let's go.
And he got him. One gone here.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Adam Frazier. Out there to center.
Jesus Christ.
And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Reaching back towards the wall.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. I was like, oh crap, here we go. He's going to hit a home run. And thankfully he didn't. Whew. I was scared.
That one up the middle and it gets through. Lead runner around second.
Whoa.
The throw to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Okay.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Gunnar Henderson. That one's
there you go.
in there, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Now 1-1.
Outside.
That was fine.
And a 1-1. And fouled off.
Oh, 1 or 2?
The 1-2. Got it,
Ooh.
swinging.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Orioles strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0.
End of the 4th. We're going to bounce into the next inning.
Now for the 5th inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. And that's in for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cionel Perez getting ready to go. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Hit hard, base hit.
Good job.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Turner in the box again, takes a strike. 1 for 2. Strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2. That's hard hit on the line. Mullins racing over to make the catch. Adam Duvall at the plate. And that is in for a strike. Strike 1. There's a strike. Verdugo, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning.
All right. Well, that's good.
The 0-2. Hammers that one.
Get out of here.
Field and forget it. Adam Duvall hits one out. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add a couple more. It's 6-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now here is Connor Wong.
0-1.
The pitch. That clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. And that's in there for strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
A rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now, Enrique Hernandez. That's out to center field. Mullins makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a... And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore, James McCann. 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And he deals. Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
Now batting.
And next for the Orioles, Joseph Ortiz. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. A little roller up along first. Oh, and it hits the base. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That wasn't off. That was not off the base. It was a foul ball.
To stay alive, and just a nice job.
You're hitting me, right?
You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Edge of the
there you
zone
go.
for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he
Yes,
can add
sir.
velocity, he can subtract.
Got you.
Makes
You're
the
up.
catch. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Raimel Tapia. Top of the zone for a called strike. Tapia in his 6th season, 29 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games.
Nice.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. And that one in the air center field. Mullins racing, makes the catch. Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. That's in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Strike two.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a laser base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. First and second, one out. And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. That one's in there, 0-1. Two on, one out. Liner, caught at second.
Not good.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. Throw comes in quickly.
Better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Next to hit. That's a base hit. Run scores. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
Cionel Perez gets the ball now. Now a fly ball to right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As they score a pair on the play. And next for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Foul ball there. This one in the air right field. And that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that's the inning. So 9 batters. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Cedric Mullins. The wind of the pitch. In the air to left center. Duvall under it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Grounder off the pitcher to first. And a couple of quick outs. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Rutschman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That's inside. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 10-0. Back here in Baltimore, here's the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. Perez back to work. And he pumps it a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Michael Gibbons is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
In the air out towards right center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So man aboard. Now here is Christian Arroyo. In there, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Into center. Mullins makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That's in there. That's strike two.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one ripped. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, he beats it. And they extend their lead.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander drifts towards it. And that is that. Welcome back, bottom of the seventh. Now it's the
Man, we get the bullpen ready. Holy shit.
Santander.
Alright, Keel Ryan Brazier, and I like Kluber pitch the 7th inning. Screw it.
The right-hander back to work.
We're up huge anyway, so may as well.
To center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Orioles,
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Nice. Got it.
Devers makes the play. Out number 2.
now batting.
Here is James McCann. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Back now at Oriole Park. Turner climbs in on that right side. The pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. There's a strike. Ripped to third and caught. Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. And there's a strike. strike two. Bounced out to short. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. In the air, right side. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Red Sox.
Okay.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. So they turn things over to the righty, Caleb Ort. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Out to center, Duvall settles under this one, and there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Taron Vavra getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan McKenna. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
And the 0-2. That one to first. Dahlbeck takes it to the bag, and the Orioles set down in order. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Gibbons.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to McCann. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And a foul ball. Gibbons, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Raimel Tapia. Ripped on a line to center.
Okay.
Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 9th, and now here is Cedric Mullins. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Ryan Brazier. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The 0-1. Foul ball.
2, 3. No?
Here's the 0-2. Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his second strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And down on strikes, and that'll do it. 11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I'll give Baylor to pitch 6 innings, hopefully. Probably get Wong to be his catcher too.
Ready to go at the plate, Alex Verdugo. And a pitch. In for a strike, and we are underway. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be,
oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
That was a beauty.
He leads the yard to right. His 4th home run of the season. The Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Kicks and fires.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering upstairs. Here comes a pitch. And 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Base knock right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Adam Duvall at the plate. Second in the AL in home runs. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swung on, belted. That's back. Adam Duvall blasts one out. His 16th homer of the year. It's 4-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. In there for strike one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
There's a strike. Base knock center field.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Ripped into left center, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now batting Jarren Duran. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And that's in there for strike one. There's a strike. Oh, and 2 now. Rips that one center field. McKenna brings it in with a nice running grab. And now it's going to be Rob Refsnyder, batting 4 for 6 in the series. Called strike right there.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2 now. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. So the bases are loaded here. One man gone. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit as a run scores.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within it.
Kyle Bradish will take over here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Verdugo batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Homer to lead off the ball game. Right down to shoot, and that is strike two. And this one could be extra bases. One run across, 2 runs across now. And they clear the bases. 3 runs score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's Christian Arroyo. And a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Out to short, Mateo. Throws across the diamond, 2 away. And here is Devers. Singled and scored his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Oh, he throws it away. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Smoked to the left, base hit. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Strike on the outside, and that is strike 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back. Out of here. Bobby Dahlbeck blasts one out. That's his 50th career homer. And they tack on 3. It's 12-0.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Coming on for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
0-2 now. And that one hammered. McKenna going back some more, looking up, pulls it in on the warning track. But they scored 12 times with an offensive onslaught. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down. Here's Adam Frazier. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. Took off.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Durant makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top of the second, and here is Jarren Duran. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. McKenna puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Rob Refsnyder. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man at first with one gone. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it is gone. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 14-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Alex Verdugo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, right field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there are two outs. Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. And that's in there for strike one. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And now the lefty puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's Major. We head to the bottom of the second. And now Ramon Urias. That's in there. Strike one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Verdugo hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Down the line towards the corner. Verdugo gets under it. 2 away down.
Batting sixth. The designated hitter.
Here's a speed threat. Gunnar Henderson. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And that is that. 1, 2, 3. Go. Top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Aiken back to work. And that's in for a strike. Devers in his 6th season, hitting third in the lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Strike 2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 24th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Now batting.
So stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Dahlbeck handling the duties at first. 27 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. In for a strike. And it's 0-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And out of here. A towering shot to center, and they add to their lead. It's 17-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Michael Givens on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. That's in there, and that's strike one. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike. Right side. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Puts a bunt down. Bare hand scoop, and very nicely done for the out. But the long ball was working in. Welcome back, and now it's Austin Hayes. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Bayo, 6'1" righty. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Ripped on a line. Duran hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting in, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Terrin Vavra. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Wong takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting done.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McKenna will hit next. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The pitch. Swing and a little roller right side. Dahlbeck takes it himself, and that is the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. On to the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Connor Wong. And here it comes. There's a strike. And that's a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. McKenna makes the play, and there's one down. And the batter now, Alex Verdugo. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. To second, but way too late, safe there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. There's the strike. And strike two. On the ground to the left. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Rafael Devers up to hit. In there for strike one. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And Devers hits that one. Fabra makes the catch. That is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom fourth, and now Jorge Mateo. Ball one, no strikes.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long. You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
That's to third. Zips it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Next pitch is popped up. Dahlbeck makes the catch, and there's two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mountcastle in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Center field. Duran makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. And the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. McKenna makes a nice running catch. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. And that's in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. On a line out towards center. McKenna hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Mondesi in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ramon Urias. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Mondesi fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And that one fouled off.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That's towards center. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. 1 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1. Gets the call, and the count is 0-2. Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out. New pitcher on now, Cionel Perez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
In the air out to center. McKenna right there to make the grab. And there's 1 away. Here's a big power threat. Rob Refsnyder. Line drive, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Frazier to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Nothing at bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Terrin Vavra. Favre goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Up the middle. Arroyo. Jump throw across his body. Awesome play there. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now, Jorge Mateo. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
All right.
Top of inning number 7. And now Christian Arroyo. And he deals. Ripped on a line to center. McKenna pulls it in on the run.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Devers, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Rips that one to right. Favre pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 out, space is empty. And here is Adam Duvall. Lifted in the air, right center field. Favre brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order, go. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Adam Frazier. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. John Schreiber.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Mountcastle now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him. One gone, runner at first. Ramon Urias digs in now. And that one fouled off. And now the 0-1.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
It's softly on the ground to third. And that's a base hit into left field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just one of those seeing eye.
Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Red Sox back now at Oriole Park. And the batter now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Perez back to work. Fly ball down the line. And it drops foul into the corner.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Darwinzon Hernandez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. That one hammered center field. McKenna going back on this one. And gone. So he just clears the wall, and they add on. It's 18-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And a pitch. And there's the strike. This one high in the air to left center. And in one hops the wall. Mondesi into second, and he's got it double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
To second for one on a Mountcastle. It's a double play. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Alex Verdugo. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Gone into the flag cord. That'll fire up the dugout, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 21-0. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And fires in a fastball at 95. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. And you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
That smash towards center. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Caleb Orton. This is his 5th appearance of the year. The pitch. On the ground, right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And there's a foul ball. Fought off foul. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the right fielder, Taron Vavra. There's the strike. Hayes stands at first with 1 out. And it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan McKenna. And first offering is fouled off.
Boy, I'm exhausted.
And a strike in there. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing you see in that high fastball.
Oh,
you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for Boston, Adam Duvall. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Hernandez in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And it's gone! Adam Duvall hits one out. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 22-0. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Dylan Tate. He's into the game with the bases empty. Strike 2. This to 3rd, Urias. Slings to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. Slider clips the zone. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Brian Baker is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. The 0-2. That one ripped right center field. That's back. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying
I know I did that to myself. It's all right.
Here's the center field.
I've already blown him out anyway. Well.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they tag him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom. And welcome back. Now here is Jorge Mateo. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Richard Blyer. He last pitched 2 days ago. In there at the knees. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Line drive. Makes the grab, 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. And fouled off. Slapped foul. And the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
On around the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox.
Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. We're finally at the end. Sorry it took so damn long.
The road team picks up the win.
Sorry it took so damn long to get this one video done. It also took me so long to actually put it together. As I didn't do it yesterday like I wanted to. But if you happen to enjoy this stream, do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button on the video. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know if you're stoked for the series or if there's a specific game that we played of those three that you enjoyed. You can hit that sub button if you want to do so to sub to the channel. When I started this video, I did say that we were at 102. I haven't checked it since, but you can always decide not to stream to the channel, or to sub to the channel, excuse me. I'm all over the place. Anyway, have yourselves a great night. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.